Do you like Jujutsu Kaisen? Do you like Roblox video games, like fighting anime games on Roblox? Okay, well, I have the game for you, bruh. Sorcery, man. It's out right now. It's out for like free, like play and access and stuff. Maybe for like another day when this video drops. And I'm sorry about that, y'all. Sorry for posting this video later or whatever, but it's okay. It's gonna get it out, and for those who wants to pay for the access, bro, it's an update coming out soon to add more content to it. It's gonna be fire, bro. I promise y'all, man. Stay tuned for it, bro. But hey, man, today we're gonna be talking about how you can level up in Sorcery the best way, not the best way rather, but the only way to level up in Sorcery and stuff. And just showing y'all a guide to everything. Y'all probably might be like a little bit confused, like starting off in the game, like, how do I do this? How do I do that? How do I get domain expansion? Yeah. I'm going to tell y'all all that stuff. Actually, I might not touch the domain expansion, but I will touch the primary progression because I myself haven't felt like grinding for the domain expansion. But in actuality, it's probably one of the easiest things to get in this game. But yeah, man. Without further ado, bro, let's get straight into the progression, man. So you start off in the game, like usual. You do the little tutorial, and then you get plopped in the game. You probably like, what the heck is going on? Okay, bro. You get spawned in like the hideout. The hideout is basically like the main hub area. There's no PvP, so you don't have to worry about somebody gripping you or anything like that when you're in this area. But it's really just for like your main, I guess you could say, your main economies when it comes to like playing Sorcery, because Sorcery is kind of like what it feels like is like kind of like a base plate for like the actual game when progression is created and Shibuya is created, the real map and all that stuff. The hideout is kind of like the hub, like the debug area, if you may, but it's still pretty well made and it has everything you need. It has Mahito. Mahito is who you turn in curse tickets to, who you can reroll a ton of your stuff about your character, your clan, your curse technique, and your domain. Now, your curse technique and your domain are two different things. You can get both the curse technique and the domain of a certain character in the game, like in the actual anime, but they tend to be randomized on their own separate levels or their own separate sections. But yeah, I think I started off with Ratio, and I got Malevolent Shrine as my domain, and I had to reroll for my Fushiguro clan. But yeah, certain clans do give boosts and all that stuff, so if you do want to reroll, I recommend it. There's certain codes that are out that also allow you to get free curse tickets, so go ahead and plop those in. I'll put those on the screen, and then yeah, so after there's Mahito. There is the person you sell trinkets to. I'm gonna put them on the screen. There's the person who you also get like your skills upgraded with. That person is also there. You need cursed gems. Now, how do you get cursed gems? By doing missions. Missions are the primary way of leveling up. There's several different types of missions. There's some that require you to save, rescue some hostages. Some requires you to kill the NPCs. Some requires you to touch these cursed objects and just spam G until the timer's over. And then some of them even allow you to be hunted, I guess you could say. It's like a feature from another game. It's like Demon Hunter, which allow other players to actually come and intervene with your mission, and you have to beat them before you could even continue your regular mission. But if you won, you ended up getting extra XP, so it was kind of like that. But in my opinion, it can be very annoying. It only happened to me once though, so I think it's pretty uncommon in this game, but it is possible. I say as a lower level, I recommend you to stick to the savior missions because, bro, them NPCs will whoop your ass. If you're not used to fighting them, bro, it takes some getting used to. But I say if you do plan to fight them, they are extra XP to a certain extent. I just suggest, bro, trying to wallbang, trying to knock them off into the void, bro. That's your best bet. Or assassinating them, bro. You can assassinate them by clicking the crouch and right click at the same time. You have to do it, or else it just won't work. I thought you could just be crouching and you just walk up to it and right click. Nah, that's not how it works, bro. You have to do it at the same time. So crouch up to it, Then when you get close enough to it, re-crouch and click or right click at the same time, man. But yeah, bro. So so you do your missions for like a decent minute. You get to grade 2, and then after a while you start like either doing missions or you're dying or something, and then all of a sudden you get teleported to somewhere that's not the hideout. You get teleported to this like dreamland, and you're like, bro, what's going on? So what you do, this is how you get your curse technique. Now we're into the phase of how you get your curse technique, and what you do in that case is you go to what I do is I turn on my volume and I listen and I look for like the sound. I guess you say it's more like a sound cue. It's like a music sound cue, and you try to follow in that direction. You'll gain like insanity, if that makes sense. So you can't be in this particular area for too long, but I do say rush, as fast as you can to whatever area. It's not like a really huge timer. They do give you enough time to find it, so don't worry about that. But it's basically a orb that you that plays a certain song in a certain direction, so you have to look in the direction of it to find it through hearing it. And then once you click it, you embrace it, and then it pangs like a couple of times, and then you get teleported to where you get your curse technique. Now you're probably like, how you doing? It's a parkour scene, bro. And I'm not gonna lie, it's a little bit longer than you think. But here's the thing though, it's actually not that difficult, bro. It took me like a couple of tries. I feel like the reason why it took me so long is because I was up late as heck trying to get my curse technique, but I ended up doing it that same night that I like first started the game even. So bro, I'll say that much, bro, it is not that difficult. I know that y'all can do it. I got it, like 4 tries, bro. Y'all got that, bro. It's not that difficult. Once you get your curse technique though, this is where the funner, the more engaged. I just said funner like that was a word. I just said it will be the more engaging part of the game. You'll get to the more exciting part now. So now that you're at level 99, I think, after you rank up, do a couple missions or something, after you get your curse technique, you're like, okay, like what do I do now? Bro, the Culling Games, bro. The Culling Games. What else would you be doing in this game, bro? The Culling Games, bro. So the Culling Games is basically like a PvP, deathmatch. You fight anybody, you kill them. You have to really, basically, you have a timer. It starts at a certain amount of time. I think it's 40 minutes, and that timer will last. That timer will keep burning out from the beginning that you spawn in, and once it ends, you are able to leave through what they call the extraction point. But you have to have killed at least one other person to lower your timer. So in technicality, but when you kill somebody, it lowers your timer by 5 minutes. So that's also a good thing too, because the more people you kill, the faster your timer goes down, the quicker you can leave. But not everybody likes to risk, I guess you could say, killing that many people after lowering their timer so much. So what I did, bro, I killed somebody. 2 people jumped me. I was like, damn, bro, I cooked them. And then I was like, hey, I'm just gonna wait. I found a little like place to wait at until my timer was over. There was only like one other person that survived the Culling Game with me in that match, and I got my reverse curse technique, bro. Like, hey, it's simple as that. And that's how you progress past level 99. Once you get to that level, you get to level 150. Now, level 150 is basically like, I think, max, or if not, you might be able to transcend past level 150. But level 150 is like the end game, bro. At level 150, this is where you get your domain expansion. Now you're probably like, how do I get my domain expansion? So at level 150 or some level before that, you should be able to meditate. And you have to meditate outside of like the void for 20 minutes, for 5 to 20 minutes, they say 5 to 20 minutes. And eventually there'll be some like some markers, or not, there'll be a text or some sort of indication that you have meditated enough on your screen after some time. And then what you do is that you get a void key. I ended up getting a void key very early. I banked it, There's also a banker at the hideout, and that void key allows you to enter the void. You go to the open world, like basically the same area that you walk to the Culling Games with. The Culling Games is also in the open world. The open world is like a base plate kind of like for Shibuya that people are pretty much always fighting in, I guess, especially like the max levels, because they have nothing else to do. And when you die, bro, it sends you straight back to the hideout, bro. It's the most annoying thing ever. It's the most annoying thing ever, bro. But yeah, so once you click a certain pillar and you head up, opening up the void and go into it, after you have meditated long enough, you have to get knocked in the void. And getting knocked in the void will teach you domain expansion. The void is also where you can learn simple domain for 500 like essences, I think, which is like basically the currency of the game that you earn through missions and you earn through like just playing the game, and selling trinkets as well. And simple domain, I think, is good for like long range stuff, as well as I think it gives you immunity like during domain expansion, so it's also good too. But yeah, bro. And once you get all those things, you get your weapon, you get your maxed out curse technique. You also pick whatever stats you wanted to attribute into. Now we're getting into the stats too. Your stats is, I think, strength, cursed energy, vitality, and agility. And there's only 4 that you can invest in, I think. And then there's also your technique, but your technique is like separate. It's based off level, not just like your stat distribution. Now, what you can do with those is that you can invest in stats and get certain skills. Some people go like agility path. Some people go strength path. Vitality only has 1 skill at 300 points, which is reinforced. And then there's cursed energy as well, which I feel like is really more for like fish users, because it has like divergent fish. And I mean, it has 1 skill that you can use to infuse with like a weapon, but it's only for katana. It didn't make, bro. I was like, okay. But yeah, I'd say if you're fish, definitely go like cursed energy, and then maybe like a mix of like strength. I went strength because, bro, strength skills are like actually so good, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. Like in my opinion, I feel like it's the best skill tree. Agility, I know some people use it. I'm not too like familiar with agility and its like skills and stuff, but I mean, I know some people like do use them. So feel free to like play around. There's also some skills in both the strength and agility tree that require both of them, or to be at least a little bit invested in to use. And so I definitely, like I say, just like freestyle it, bro. You can get a forgotten orb, and a forgotten orb will help you reset your stats, so you'll be able to redistribute them however you like. There is also one with a code. I'm gonna put it up again because I would have put it up in the first set of putting it up too. So, but yeah. So after you've done getting your curse technique, getting your weapon that you like, getting your stats distributed, so you have all the skills, and getting your domain expansion. I mean, you also have reverse curse technique because you did the Culling Games, and then you might have even gotten a prosthetic arm so that you wouldn't have to, regenerate both your arms in case you ever did lose them, which I have yet to lose a limb, period. So, but in that circumstance, bro, you would have been maxed out. And so what do you do now? You fight people in that base plate, bro, till you get bored, man. That's pretty much it, bro. I think that's all the level of content that Sorcery has to show for us. In my opinion, I say the game is pretty good. The progression is pretty linear. I also like that as well. To a certain extent, it has some sort of variability, but I say it's pretty straightforward. And it's not necessarily taxing like how some other games, when it comes to progression and stuff, might be. So if y'all want to check this out, bro, y'all still have some more time to. And I heavily suggest getting into the game, bro. It is fun, bro. It is fun, especially doing that Culling Game, bro. Yeah, man. And it just, accomplishing stuff like getting your curse technique and stuff. Hey, bro, it feels good, man. I 100% am looking forward to this game being finished out, bro. I know it's gonna be fire when it fully releases, when it drops. But hey, bro, if y'all want to see some content on that, please let me know. And if y'all like this video, bro, make sure y'all show some support, bro. Like and subscribe, man. Comment down below what y'all liked about the video, or like how y'all felt about the game yourselves, bro. And yeah, man, I'm gonna post like 2 videos about it and stuff relating to like progression and like the Culling Game 2, bro. So if y'all want to see that, bro, make sure y'all stay tuned, bro. All right, man. That's all I had to say for y'all. Thank y'all for watching, and I appreciate that so much. Like I said, bro, let me know what you want to see. You feel me? All right, bro. All right, I'm not gonna hold y'all too much, man. Love y'all boys. See y'all later, bro. Peace.